Hi, YouTubers. This is Francis. It is about 8 p.m. on Sunday, um, February 16th, I guess. Yeah, the 16th. Anyways, it's Sunday evening, and I got home about 2 hours ago. And anyway, so I just want to kind of like give you an update about what's been going on. Uh, Went to church today, and I get out on, well, anyways, I can say the times because may have a stalker there. But anyways, I take a bus and I take a bus up to the bus stop. It's about half a mile from the church I go to, and then I walk from there. And it's half a mile is a good walk for me. I have to stop several times along the way, but I mean, hey, I can do it. I mean. And with my improved heart health, I mean, I can't walk fast and I can't walk all the way without stopping and, catching my breath. But, hey, I do okay. But, anyways, I got to church, I don't know, maybe more than an hour before it starts. And so, I sit out on the front of the building. They have a little porch there with some chairs you can sit on. And people sit out there and smoke and talk and things. So I just sit out there and say hi to people when they come to church. And then about 10 minutes before the service starts, I go inside and get to my seat. And they brew coffee, and usually by 9:15 they have a big pot of coffee brewed. So you get a coffee, and then I have my e-cigarette now, right? My Mad Vanilla, and I think I shut it off, right? Yeah. Oh no, it's still on. See, green. Anyway, so I sit out there and puff on my e-cigarette and talk to people. I mean, hey, to me, church is a social activity, and I don't see a lot of people come to church, and you don't see them all week, but you see them there on Sunday, and I've gotten to know everybody, just about everybody that goes there, and we wear name tags. They have name tags. So, sometimes, like, I'm a senior, so, you don't remember everybody's name every week. In fact, I get to know people and I know their name, but I can't remember it. So, anyways, it helps to have a name tag on, right? And I forgot my name tag at home. I took it home. They got a curtain you can hang them up at. Anyways, I left it here somewhere. I gotta remember to bring it next week. But anyways, so I had a good time at church, and anyways, and they really good sermon this week. It was one of the Beatitudes, the fourth one. Uh, Blessed are those who hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. So, anyways, Harvey Carr is our minister and pastor, whatever, and oh, it's such a good message. Okay. And anyways, we have like a projector, and they project things on the screen to kind of like emphasize certain points during the sermon. Well, the projector bulb went out and during the service, so they couldn't do that. But so they got to fix the bulb. But anyways, it was a good sermon, okay, and we had good special music. One lady sang a song, and it was great. Okay. But anyways, before the service started, some guy that I'd never met before came to the church, and some of the other people that were there knew him and everything. So, anyways, so much for that. So, anyways, after church, we had like a little dinner, and they had like a Valentine's Day meal, and it was good. They had fruit, veggies, and dips, and then they had maybe a little fried chicken. Then they had these like subs sandwiches all cut up so you could get a little segment, 2 or 3 inch long segment of a sub. I think they had roast beef or something, and then they had this big pan of like they said it was carrot souffle, and it was delicious. It tasted like sweet potatoes, but they said it was carrot souffle, and I don't know what was in it, but it tasted a lot like candied yams. You know, it was very sweet and it was delicious. So I went back. I went and had seconds on that. Then they had cakes and stuff. So there was a lot of cake and some things left over, but that's okay. You know, I mean, I went up and I ate and I had what as much as I wanted. And then I got a ride from a friend over at Park Place Lounge. Sorry for yawning. And geez, 6 minutes already. Anyway, so I go there. And, you know, I was watching the Olympics on the TV, and they had ice skating, and there was couples, you know, a man and a woman doing figure skating. And I know my mother loves that. So while I'm watching this, I've got a picture of Blue Moon, Belgian white ale or something. And so I'm sipping on that. It took me a couple hours to sip on, over 2 hours. Yeah, I don't know, 2 hours, I guess, yeah. And from 1 to 3 o'clock. And I'm sipping on that, watching the ice skating. And then after the ice skating was over, they had curling. So he's like, it looks like a big hockey puck, and it's like shuffleboard on ice with these big, I guess I heard somebody say they're 42-pound stones, and they don't look that heavy, but I don't know. But anyways, it's a game, okay, and it's Olympic competition, okay, so they're showing that. So I'm sitting there, and I was going to leave, you know, I mean, it's getting, you know, I'm saying, hey, what time is it, you know? And I was going to leave at 4:30, but I don't know, about 3:30, this guy that I met the first time before church came to Park Place Lounge. And so he ordered some beer, and I'm just sitting there. I was kind of all done drinking, you know. But so he came, and then a guy came over and said hi, and I'd seen him Thursday when I went to Carmen's Pie House after my doctor's appointment Thursday. Well, while I was sitting in there for lunch, you know, I seen a guy across the room in a booth, and he was eating something. So I said hi. I says, hey, what kind of salad you got, you know? And he said it was Carmen's salad or something. I think I talked about this on a previous video. So anyways, this guy happened to go into Park Place Lounge, and he come over and said hi, and he sat next to me. So I got one guy on one side of me and one guy on the other side of me, and they're asking me questions, and I'm talking, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know, I mean, I never sat in a bar before when having two guys I never met before talking, and I'm like in the middle. So, anyways, you know, I mean, I shared some things and everything, but um, you know, we're just being friends and having a friendly chat and everything. You know, nothing was going to come of this, but it got to be. Nobody said they were going. And one guy left, and then the other guy was in the back, and it's like 4:30, and here comes the bus. You know, I'm like, I got to go. So I went out to the bus stop, and I'm waiting. I go, oh boy, I think the bus already went by, you know, but I didn't know for sure. So I just says, well, I know I can catch a bus down at Park Street, like in 20 minutes. And so I walked down there and waited for 20 minutes and caught that bus. And that bus brings me to within a mile of my house. So I went into Walgreens, and I picked up a couple things, and then went to the bus stop and waited 20 minutes for the bus to show up. And then that was the last bus that runs on Sunday that goes by my apartment. So hey, you know, I got a ride home on the bus. But you know what? Hey, when you go out on Sunday, hey, I'm not going to stay somewhere where I can't get a free ride home on the bus. And if someone doesn't offer me a ride home, well, I'm gone. Bye. You know, I mean, you know, it's expensive enough to buy beer and drinks in a bar, but hey, I can't afford $15 for a taxi cab. Okay, forget that. And I was there for a few hours. I had some beer and a couple of shots of tequila, and I was happy. So hey, so it got time to leave, and I left. So anyways, but I'm just putting out this video that, like, you know what? I'm not ready to go dating with people yet. I'm sort of like in transition here, and I'm really not interested in going with somebody. And number one, especially this week, I don't even know who these guys are. They're strangers. And for all I know, one of them's the person that was on that Twitter page causing me a bunch of grief. So, because I still don't know who it was that did that. So I'm sure whoever was doing that Twitter page crap is probably going to watch this video because I'm posting this. But you know what? Hey, I don't really care who you are. Okay? You got stopped. And as long as I'm not associated with you and your bullshit tweets, that's all I'm happy about, okay? I'm sure there's hundreds of Fran-Sez McGinnises in the world, okay? And just don't claim to be me, you know? I have my own channels and stuff, and this is like video 113, and I've been posting videos over a year, so don't just, if you're going to post something on one of these medias, you know, get your own channel. Don't start fudging off of me or anybody else. What the hell's wrong with you? So anyways, but that's the point I'm trying to make, okay? I'm not going for a ride with somebody I don't know. I mean, if I know them and meet them, and establish a friendship over a long period of time, well, yeah, hey, maybe I'll get in your vehicle and go somewhere with you. But you know what? I ain't gonna do that. Okay? And I got some threatening calls Friday night. Okay? And I wrote the phone number down. Okay? And guess what? It's the same phone number that somebody called me like 9 or 10 days ago on a Thursday night, saying they wanted to meet me at 1 p.m. on Friday, and that was not 2 days ago, it was like 9 days ago, okay? And the person never showed. So anyways, someone calls me and they say, and they kind of said the title of my previous video, and it's somebody in a garbled, muffled voice saying, Beefheart did not defeat mung beans, and then I could hear in the background my voice going, woohoo! And it's like a 10-second phone call, like a harassment call, like around like 11:30 at night. And that same individual called me with the same phone number about 10 times between 11 p.m. and a little after midnight. So and I think this person is the same person that's did the Twitter page, because I mean, who else would it be, right? So the phone number was a 904 area code, so it's somebody local to the Jacksonville area. So I don't think it's somebody from UK, like I said, but I don't know. Okay. Hey, I'm not a computer geek, and I don't know who's doing this, and frankly, I don't care, you know. So, anyways, I'm just letting everybody know that, hey, I'm still here. I'm still going to go to church and do social things, and this is what I wore today. The first time I wore this, it's a nice blouse with the flowers, and I got a necklace, and it was kind of chilly out this morning. I had to put a hoodie and a jacket over this, but, hey, I'm going to live my life, and it was a little too soon to, get a ride home from somebody. So, hey, it would have been nice to stay at the bar and have a few more drinks and, watch more of the Olympics and stuff. And there was a hockey game coming on at 4:30, U.S. against Russia again. When I was watching one of the hockey games this afternoon, I forget what two teams it was, Norway and some other team. I don't know. But, I'm just, I'm going to be safe. And a couple of my girlfriends on YouTube, said that I should be very careful about where I go, what I announce, and things like that. Because you know what? When you start getting harassment calls and threatening calls, well, you just kind of say, well, who is this? It could be somebody, you know, halfway across the USA, but I don't think so because the 904 area code is in the Jacksonville area. Okay, so somebody's in Northeast Florida here that's making these stupid calls, and they're probably the ones doing the Twitter because it all happened in the same week, folks. So who is it? I have no idea, and I don't really care. But you have to kind of like keep your eyes wide open, and I don't know what the motivation this person has to do all this stuff. I mean, I never hurt anybody, so who knows? Maybe it's just some stupid redneck, you know, wanting to screw around with Fran-Sez because he doesn't like my lifestyle or something. I don't know. Well, hey, you know what? What can I do about that? Really, much nothing. I mean, I don't have any control over anybody else's life. So anyways, that's it. I think I've said enough in 17 minutes. Holy mackerel, where's all the time go? Huh? So anyways, I'll be posting this, uploading this in a few minutes, and it's 8:19 p.m. on a Sunday evening. And so everybody have a good week. Toodles and whatever. Okay, love everybody. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.